What is going on, everyone? I am back with actually my first haunt plan build for the 2016 season. Now this is pretty exciting for me, and it should be exciting for you guys, because I have not been known to reveal haunt plans. I have not been known to film stuff about haunts, have not filmed any prop builds, haunt builds, but this is the year that I think I'm going to start doing some of that stuff. And yes, I will try to film most of the stuff. Don't know if I'll be able to film the haunt on Halloween night, although I'll try my best to. But I'll also be able to film some builds maybe, and I'll also be able to film some plans, obviously, for you guys. And obviously I'll be purchasing props for the haunt and reviewing it, doing all the purchases, number 1s, number 2s, number 3s, number 4s, whatever. You guys go by that. Either way, guys, this is my haunt build day 1 technically, and I will be going through my haunt layout for the 2016 season. So, for those who don't know, on my Halloween talk number 2, I revealed some of my plans and where the props are going to be placed in a little bit of my haunt, but I did not go too in depth. But this is the day where I will go quite in depth with my layout. Although it is still my day 1, I still am going along with some ideas, so please bear with me. However, without further ado, guys, let's begin. So you guys will walk in on my lawn. People will walk in through these slide swing doors, hinge doors, where you push through and they just open up, and you can have the ability to get your candy from a bowl. I don't know what will hold it. I know that sitting scarecrow is a thing, but I don't know if I'll be picking them up this year. And this area, the first area of the haunt, it will be Tractor's Terror Trail, and it'll have corn around it and everything, because this whole entire first part of the haunt, all the way down to Werewolf Path, although I'll get to that soon, is all corn maze and everything like that. But Tractor's Terror Trail, what will be held inside of it at the moment of what I know of, will be Lurching Zombie. For those who don't know, I do own him. I bought him for clearance back in 2014, and what I think I'll do this year is buy a fedora or cowboy hat from Spirit and put it on the Lurching Zombie for the haunt, as well as I will have Moonshine Barrel Zombie in this part of the haunt as well, because some farmers are going to drink beer, get drunk and everything like that. So I think I'll have Moonshine Barrel Zombie in this part of the haunt as well. And then I'll also have some fire and ice lights, maybe orange and red, just to fit in with the corn kind of, as well as I'll also have some light up stuff here and there, some strobe lights maybe, just to give it a little bit of pop. Then you guys will walk through the Maze of Horror, as I like to call it at the moment, where now this maze isn't it's going to be a 20 or 30 minute long maze where you're going to have to figure it out for hours and hours and tons of minutes and minutes. This thing will probably only take you about 5 or 6 minutes at maximum. Now the Maze of Horror, what will happen is people will walk in, what will be held inside of here will not be any animatronics from what I know of at the moment. However, I will have some light up jack-o'-lanterns that I bought. I will have some light up path markers that I'm gonna buy. I will have some mainly from Spirit, by the way, and I'll have some strobe lights, fire and ice lights, like I said, such as red and yellow or orange, maybe even blue for this part, and it'll just look really cool. And now since it's just a maze, I'm not going to put any animatronics because I don't want to risk anyone falling on them if they're in the maze or something, because it's going to be a little bit of a cluster hell. But I think it'll work out fine, which is why I'm just going to put on some fire and ice lights and some strobe lights as well, along with some light up decorations. Then, when people are done with the maze part, you will walk into the pumpkin patch. Not a huge part of the haunt at the moment, but the pumpkin patch will hold within it Jack-o'-lantern. I know you guys haven't heard from him in a while, and Hay Bale Popper when I do indeed get it. And this will also hold some of my light up jack-o'-lantern props, and I also do have these path markers I've had for 3 or 4 years now. That will be skull and pumpkin path markers that light up, and I'll put it along that part of the haunt just to give it a little bit of an extra feel and pop to it. So that'll be the pumpkin patch. Then everyone will walk into the Graveyard Hill, whoever's participating in the haunt. And here I'll have some of my friends jump out in zombie costumes. I may even have some clown costumes or broken up doll costumes. I found this really cool doll mask at Spirit, which is kind of like a Chucky doll, like a broken Chucky doll, I guess you could consider it as. Maybe I'll pick that up, and maybe I'll be the one that does the acting for that mask, because it was really freaky. So the Graveyard Hill, since there isn't much in it, however, it's just going to be tombstones and spider webs. That's why here's where all the actors will be, just so it can have some sort of feel to it. The Graveyard Hill will have finally, in just a random time, the Reaching Arm Tombstone. Yes, I will be picking up this prop this year for those who haven't already known. And this prop will be just like in the middle of all the non-working tombstones, and it'll just come out of nowhere and scare the living hell out of people. And along with my actors, such as friends that are going to be coming out of nowhere, along with me. Just why not? Then after that, you guys will walk into the Werewolf Path, which is kind of a run-on from the Graveyard Hill. The Werewolf Path, now here's the thing, at the moment this really has nothing, but when I do get Howling Werewolf, he will definitely, obviously, be in this. And I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building up a small little church, 6 feet or 7 feet maximum, with some wooden boards and cardboard. And in the own compartment, the Howling Werewolf will be howling the hell out of all the guests and scare the hell out of them as well. Because the thing that's going to happen is he's going to be in his own compartment, about 6 feet high up, under the next area, Church Horror Way. But before I go into that, the Werewolf Path will actually hold, I'm trying to maybe pick up Werewolf Spitter from somewhere, because I did see him on the clearance wall last year. But here's the thing, I didn't have the time and money to pick him up, so I was pretty upset about that and pissed. But I think this year, hopefully, I can find it on the clearance wall somewhere once again. I don't care if I have to go all the way to like New Jersey or just somewhere out of my way, just to maybe find a clearance wolf spitter, maybe even a limb ripper. However, the thing is, Howling Werewolf, he'll be good enough if anything, but I would, if anything, I'll just also put maybe like a werewolf Animotion mask actor there, as one of my friends over there, and I'll also maybe put some Graveyard Tombstones once again in Spiderwebs, because like I said, this will be a run-on from Graveyard Hill. Then, finally, the biggest area of the haunt, which will run into my driveway, all of my driveway about it will take up, the Church Horror Way. This is the name at the moment. It can change. It is varied to change, so that's just a disclaimer right here. But right now, I'm just calling it Church Horror Way. And here it will hold some cool props. And here, I will be holding Agony Ann somewhere in the seats. Along with the seats will be, which are wooden seats, like a bunch of wooden seats along the aisles, will be some skeleton corpses and stuff. And then in one of the skeletons' laps, like it's a dead mother almost, or a dead father, however you want to put it, will be Agony Ann, a zombie baby that I bought way back when, back in 2013. And here also in dead center of the aisle, not to be touched though, so I'll have it enclosed in some sort of thing, will be laid down Buzzsaw, another prop that I purchased way back when, back in 2013. For those who don't know, I do own that prop. I do not mention that much because it really isn't that special of a prop to me anymore, although back in 2013 it was. But I think that it'll work out really well. And towards the front of the seats, then the very front seat will be Twitching Banshee doing her thing, the screaming. By the way, yesterday I did set up Twitching Banshee. Now she is right behind me in my office room, computer room, however you want to put it. Wherever I'm filming this right now is where Twitching Banshee is right behind me, along with Agony Ann sitting right next to her. I'm yet to set up my other props though, but I think that'll be coming along nicely very soon. Now, Church Horror Way, towards the front will be a pedestal. I don't know what type of pedestal it'll be. Maybe I'll have to build it on my own. I don't know if it'll be cardboard, wood. That'll be just future discussion right there. And there I will have Boogeyman just doing his thing up on the pedestal. And what I think I'm going to be doing, since I have about 2 flame lights, I will be doing, and I also will have some low-lying fog machine like blowing away at that area, Smoldering Zombie, so it'll be kind of like a ritual or a sacrifice, I guess you can say, whereas Smoldering Zombie was like the zombie there that burned and everything. I think that'll turn out really, really, really cool. Now, then, I don't know what else I'll be putting in here. And the graveyard, I know the graveyard, the whole entire haunt basically is going to be just blowing with fog. Low-lying, everything, every part of fog you can imagine. Every fog machine you can imagine will be blowing along this haunt really nicely. And then, by the way, at the end of the Church Horror Way, there will be just a door with one more actor, just opens the door for you guys. It's going to be kind of like one of those swinging doors like in the beginning. And you guys can run down around my driveway and go along with your Halloween night, because I think you guys will be quite marked after this night. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do you have any ideas for the haunt that I'm going to be doing this year? please, please, please give me some ideas, because I would like some ideas. This haunt is just in its early phases. I legitimately just completed this haunt layout last night, so I would like some more ideas and feedback on what you think should be changed, what you think should be added, because I would love to know, and what stuff do you think would be good for me to pick up in each part of the haunt for this year. And guys, I hope you guys all enjoy. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time.